Yo, yo, yo! Welcome back to another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. On today's episode, we gotta pose the question, ladies and gentlemen. Is Zach Lavine finally playing like a max player? Y'all already know we gotta hit his music first.
Cognac, gang.
Shy Boys Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm holding it down on another episode of Shy Boys Podcast for me and my co-host, C-Dub. Y'all already know, though. So the question for today is Zach Lavine finally playing like a max contract player? In short, if I was being optimistic, or for a lack of a better word, optimistic, I'd be like, my man has definitely been playing like one. But to keep it a buck, the season been up and down for him. And regardless of how the season started, he was still a max contract player because he earned it. He earned it. But that was the past history, rightfully so. A lot of people has grown frustrated with Zach Lavine because of some of his performances and some of these other games of him just falling back to the back seat, not taking the keys and telling DeMar DeRozan and all the other boys like, yo, y'all tweaking. I'm the man. But now my guy is living up to the hype, in my opinion. I believe he still has a little bit to go, but as of right now, he's trending in the right direction. Much better than what it was in the start of the season. I believe Zach Lavine, because we got our ass kicked by the Phoenix Suns, and Zach Lavine kind of stat padded at the end of that game, I believe that's when Zach Lavine started to turn it around. That was on November 30th against the Phoenix Suns. He went 7 for 15, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists. And then he came out against the Golden State Warriors, dropped 21, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists on 8 of 18 shooting. But Zach Lavine was one of the major reasons why the Chicago Bulls even was able to fight back in the Golden State Warriors. That loss, yeah, everybody deserves some blame, but we already know the key cog, the guy we love, Mr. Cornrow Kobe, DeMar DeRozan came in trying to be a superhero, and that's something you cannot do against the Golden State Warriors. You will lose if you try to play iso ball against the Golden State Warriors. We know what they can do and how well they are coached and how well they play team basketball. And then in Sacramento, after Golden State, we seen Zach Lavine put in a monster performance. 41 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 16 for 28 shooting in 36 minutes. Going crazy. But he didn't have nobody back him up. My boy was hosting a party with a sign saying it's busting up in here. And nobody believed him. You know what I'm saying? Then last night against the Washington Wizards, come in, give you 25 points, 8 or 9 shooting, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, and was an integral part in that fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? My guy came in, hit 3 threes back to back in the fourth. 3 threes back to back in the fourth. You got to give bros kudos. I believe since the Golden State Warrior game, even though the Golden State Warrior and the Sacramento Kings games were losses, we start to see Zach Lavine turn and, live up to the hype. But I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm still anxious to see more from Zach Lavine before we declare like he's finally back. Before we declare he's finally back, I got to see him in some of these upcoming matchups. I got to see him against the Dallas Mavericks. There's a lot of people putting out these trade things, mock trades, saying a bunch of goofy, dumb stuff. It just don't even be making sense. Look, no disrespect to Reggie Bullock, Tim Howard Jr., but no, y'all are not good pieces for Zach Lavine. I'm sorry. I don't want it. But I want to see Zach Lavine perform against the Dallas Mavericks. Let's see what they can do. Because you know who's going to be handling the ball over there. He's going to be Luka. He can go for 40, 50 if y'all don't get it together. So Zach Lavine, let's go ahead and be a leader. Let's do what you got to do. Then you're going up against the new backcourt in Atlanta. Trae Young, DeJounte Murray. Some guys that's kind of rolling right now. How you gonna respond to that? Then you play the Knicks back to back. How you gonna respond to that? And then the T-Wolves, I told y'all Rudy Gobert wasn't shit, but it is what it is. Everybody wanted to trade for him, but he ain't shit, so I let y'all have it. And then the Miami Heat. Those are the next 6 games that I want to see. 1, 2, 4. Yeah, 6 games that I want to see from Zach Lavine. See, I might say 6 games might be too long. I think you can determine a lot in 6 games. You know what I'm saying? And he could say he officially back next game. But I really want to see those. I really want to see Zach Lavine perform in those games. I really want to see Zach Lavine step up to the plate and tell DeMar DeRozan, this my shit. You know what I'm saying? We love you, respectfully, but this my shit. You know what I'm saying? The offense is flowing better with Zach Lavine at the helm and DeMar DeRozan is on the bench. It shouldn't be like that, but that's from my point of view. You let me know if you feel like it's running a lot smoother with DeMar in there. I feel like DeMar DeRozan, he's a very particular player. He's holding the ball too long at times, but it is what it is. He's on the team. He is a star player. You can live with him in some of his shots, but some of his decision making is questionable, and it's annoying as hell at some time. Just to keep it a buck, I hate a lot of times when he come off the rim, I'll come off the rebound, and then you want him to push pace, but he's sitting there jogging like he done ran a mile already. He's slowing the shit down. Let's go, move it. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about Zach Lavine, man. I'm real close to saying he is playing like a max contract player. I don't just go off a few games. You know what I'm saying? We know what Zach Lavine can do. He had a great game like a month or so ago against the Brooklyn Nets, where he had an input of 20 in the fourth quarter. That's where we seen things like that. But now we're starting to see some consistency. That's what I'm solely basing it off of. Consistency. Max players, they play with consistency. At least most of them, unless you Tobias Harris or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, at the end of the day, if you comment on this damn video talking about Zach Lavine should have never got the money anyway, and then I ask you who should have the Bulls brought in, and you give me no players, just delete your comment because you're a fucking bozo. Just delete your comment if you don't have any players that the Bulls could have went out and got in replacing Zach Lavine. Building teams in the NBA don't work like that. You don't let talent walk out the door, because no matter if you'd be like, they could have went and got Isaiah Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson. What? So yeah. And then, so y'all go ahead and let me know. But then it's on the final thought. I had to throw this up in there because Charles Barkley, fuck you. Talking about blow it up. We're not blowing nothing up, bro. This is the same guy that picked when Golden State Warriors was running and from 2015 all the way to 2019 and so on and so forth. Your stupid ass kept picking the Trailblazers to beat them. And how many times did they have to tell you that the Trailblazers were not going to beat them? Shut the fuck up. I like Charles Barkley a little bit. He get on my nerves like 90% of the time. I think some of his takes are okay. I think he just do it for the hype. You know what I'm saying? Get some clickbait. He don't watch the Chicago Bulls for you to just come in here and say blow it up. And if you are a casual fan that comes in and say blow it up, you can go over there and fuck off with Charles Barkley. It's just that simple. No one cares. You know what I'm saying? You don't just blow teams up. You can retool, but don't just blow teams up and hoping that you can tank for Wembyana or whoever you think that the Chicago Bulls can get. Why would you do that and then suffer for another 5 years of not even sniffing the playoffs? Y'all just say anything. Shut the fuck up. If you want to listen to Charles Barkley, listen to Charles Barkley. This is the same guy who picked the Trailblazers to beat the Warriors all those years, and he was fucking dumb for it. And then he was hating. He a hater, bro. His takes are horrible. You know what I'm saying? So just leave it at that. Y'all hit the comment box. Let me know how y'all feeling. Comment below. And if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. So every time we drop, you be one of the first ones to know. And if you want to leave us a text message or a voicemail, hit us up on that number, 773-242-9219. And our continued supporters. Thank y'all very, very much for y'all support. Y'all already know if you're a part of the gang, you family. We gonna catch y'all on the next one.
Cognac. Gang.